Hey guys, what's up? It's me. I'm back. It is Wednesday, October 7th. Yeah, okay. So obviously I just took a shower. I had to take out my I'm nerd status right now because I went to the gym and I was going so hardcore, I was getting it, and the sweat was dripping in my contacts, completely dried out my contacts, and my eyes got really irritated. So I took a shower and I had to take out my contacts. So now I'm like nerd status. Isn't it fun being a nerd? Yes, it is. Embrace it. Okay, so down to the nitty-gritty of this video. Now, I'm doing this video, as y'all have probably read by the wonderful title. This is my tips on staying low carb. Please remember that I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. This is just what's been working for me, and this is how I know works for me. So before you do any low carb dieting or exercise regimen, please consult your doctor first, because I am not a doctor, okay? And don't say that CT must lose at 12 told you and it's the way it's gonna go, because I don't want to get in trouble. So yes, this video, I'm sorry if I keep moving, but I got dead arm right now. So this video was brought to my attention by someone because I was trying to figure out what kind of video to do for you guys, because I know y'all are gay. I know y'all, I mean, come on. Y'all love to follow me around. I mean, it's a given, right? But, so I got this idea for a video that somebody told me. Hey, girl, you know who you are. And she told me, hey, why don't you do a video on staying low carb, like tips on staying low carb. Now, when I'm telling y'all this is what works for me. So let's get started before I start rambling. I have notes because I tend to ramble. And if you hear someone in the background, that's my husband. I apologize. Okay, so let's get down to it. Now, I'm going to start with food. I'm not really going to do an exercise tips because this is just purely dieting. So this is not your forte. Just like the video and just click out of it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. But anyway, so the number one thing that has helped me through this dieting when it comes to healthy lifestyle, when it comes to food, is eggs. Okay, eggs are awesome. Let's just all clap, because eggs are amazing. Because I say that because they're just, you can be creative, okay? When you eat eggs, they don't have to be scrambled and boring or sunny side up and boring. Mix them with herbs, mix them with bacon and butter, and just go all out with eggs, because they're really good. They're a really good source of protein, and you can eat as many of them as you want because they got no carbs. So there you go. So eggs are awesome for this diet, and you don't have to just do eggs. You can do omelets, Eggs are amazing. So yes, that's my number one. Egg is a go-to. Hard boiled, scrambled, omelet, sunny side, over easy, over hard, whatever. Mix it with herbs, Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. Be creative with your eggs. Don't be boring. Okay? All right. Moving on. Second thing. Go coconut flour. And yes, there is a thing. I saw it at Walmart. It's very cheap if you get it at Walmart. Coconut flour is good because for me, it was really hard for me to give up flour. And I say that in a sense of bread wise. It was very hard because I love pancakes. I love waffles. All those things that are so bad for you that you shouldn't have because they're so high in carb. And with coconut flour, you're able to make waffles, pancakes, muffins, and when you do that, you can use low sugar fruit like berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. They're the lowest in sugar and lowest in carb, but you have to be very careful with your intake on those. I literally only have it once a week. Sometimes I don't have it at all. So, and sugar-free syrup. You see, you can also use that. And trust me, I taste sugar-free maple syrup and I don't taste the difference, but that's just me. With this low carb, you're gonna want to do, now this one's hard for me because I'm not really a vegetable eater. I hate veggies. This one is eat big salads. And I put this in here because I know there's a lot of y'all that love salads. And with salads, you can, like the eggs, you can get creative with them too. Put some protein like steak, pulled chicken, pork. You can even add eggs in there, salmon, tuna, nuts, berries. Get creative with your salads and make them big. And that way you get really full off of that. And sorry. Babe, stop. My husband's dancing in the background. I apologize. Momentary lapse of not focused. Okay. You should see him right now. Okay, moving on. Also, so that's what you're going to want to do for food, salads and stuff like that. Also, a lot of people, and this was myself included, a lot of people they don't know it, but they love rice. And I know I do. I love rice, and I didn't even notice how much I loved it until I actually stopped eating it. So a lot of people, they don't want to give up the rice, and because you hear all these things that brown rice. But on a low carb dieting, the brown rice also has a lot of carbs. So if you're going to stick to a low carb, my replacement for rice is cauliflower. Cauliflower is going to be the staple in your low carb dieting. And I say that because you can use it for multiple things. I made mashed cauliflower, which is like a mashed potatoes. And trust me, it's way better than mashed potatoes. I haven't made the rice yet. There is cauliflower rice, like stir-fried rice. I haven't tried it yet, but I do plan on making it, and I will make a video doing that. So yes, cauliflower instead of rice. And trust me, you'll love the cauliflower. It is delicious. And I know a lot of people, they want you to be careful with your carb and sugar intake. And people, they find it hard to give up the pasta because pasta is really good. But honestly, if you think about it, the real reason why people eat the pasta is because of the pasta sauce. Now, if you take out the pasta and just have the pasta sauce, that'll be a great thing for you to do. You can use pasta sauce, you can use it in moderation, but make sure that when you go grocery shopping that you're actually looking at the labels, and whatever your daily allowance of carbs is, kind of add it into that and see how it'll work out. And with the pasta sauce, you can mix it. We can put it with meats. You can eat it with veggies. Cauliflower pizza. There's a recipe on that in Pinterest. And you can use it a lot. So people they like pasta because of the pasta sauce. So take out the pasta and use the pasta sauce. Or you can get one of those Vegetes, and they're it's a tool that actually how do you say it? It actually, I guess, like peels the pasta peels the veggies to make it look like pasta. So you can boil that and put that over pasta sauce, which I haven't tried because I don't like veggies. So I use the pasta sauce for veggies and meats, especially meat, because I am a big meat eater. And what else? Another tip for staying on this healthy lifestyle is a lot of people find it hard to give up sugar, which is the main reason, which is a lot of it is where the carbs are coming from, is the sugar. I find that sugar-free Jell-O has been my savior through this entire thing. Out of everything that I have eaten, sugar-free Jell-O is the one thing that I know I can have and that I love. And you can put sugar-free whipped cream on it and fix it up and make it a dessert. Just, if you're looking for something sweet, that's your go-to. And you can eat as much of it, as many of them as you want. And I'm nowhere near hitting my carb intake for the day when I eat those. So, also, moving on. A lot of people have asked me, how did I curb, because I had such a big sweet tooth. Like, you would not believe my sweet tooth. I was always craving sweets, candy, sugar, chocolate, everything. I wanted it. I didn't care. So people ask me, how did you get over the sweet tooth? And honestly, there is no secret. And I'm sorry to say, guys, that there is no secret to it. The only way that you're going to be able to not have a sweet tooth is to go cold turkey. And by what I mean by cold turkey is absolutely stop eating sugar, candy and chocolate and sweet stuff and sugary stuff, and you're gonna have to stop eating candy altogether. And that goes for peppermints, that goes for gum. Just stop, because I had to stop, and it took me about 1 to 2, it takes about 1 to 2 weeks for the cravings to settle. And when you do, if it's hard for you to give it up cold turkey, I'm sorry to say, this is really not going to work for you, because all this diet is giving up sugar. And low carb is low carb. You've heard it as the ketogenic diet. You've heard it as paleo diet. You've heard it as Atkins diet. You're giving up sugar. Refined sugar, you're giving it up. You're not going to have it at all in this diet. So if you're not the person, if you're the type of person that loves to have something sweet all the time, regardless of what it is, a soda, a cranberry juice, orange juice, tea, sweet teas, candy, chocolate, Sour Patch Kids, whatever it is that is is kind of the thing you always have to have, you're really not going to be able, and you probably could, it's hard, but you're gonna have to go cold turkey on this when it comes to the sweets, because it's not gonna work. There's no way to wean off of it. There's no way to minimize it. There's no way to have, oh, I'll just have 2 chocolate bars a week and I'll just wean myself off like that. No, it's completely cold turkey. So, and I know it sucks, but the cravings on the sweet tooth, and it'll only hurt for 1 to 2 weeks, guys, I promise. I was hurting the first week of not having candy, and what I mean by that is I was actually going through withdrawals from sugar. It was ridiculous. I learned about all this in a video, and I will post all that down on the bottom. Now, people ask me, if you are craving sweets, what is it that you eat to kind of get rid of it? The best thing I can say is eat fat. And I know that's kind of, well, wait, you're supposed to lose weight, not gain it. You're going to gain it if you eat fat. That's wrong. So, yeah, I'll put all that information down below on why that is wrong. So, yes, in order to curb sweet tasting, if you get a craving, is to eat fat. And that means bacon, eggs, avocados, pork rinds, stuff like that. You have to eat that in order to kind of curb your cravings. Or you can do the sugar-free jellos, guys. I'm telling you. Those sugar-free jellos were my lifesaver. You know, boiled eggs, cheese, nuts, and stuff like that. And once you start, that was all my tips on the eating, on what I eat and why I eat it and how it has helped me. Now, I noticed that once I started eating this healthy, for the first 2 weeks was horrible, I'm not gonna lie, because you're going through sleep deprivation, because you're kind of withdrawing from all the junk food, you're grouchy, you're very angry, you're very mad. So for husband and wives out there that are doing this, just tell them to bear with you, because I had a wonderful husband that bared with me through all this, and he was very supportive. So again, you're gonna be grouchy for the first 2 weeks, but I promise you it will go away, and you should feel better after the 2 weeks. If you don't feel better, and if you feel worse, or reevaluate what you're eating, because it's just something's not right and something's not clicking. So reevaluate what you're eating, make sure that you're staying low carb, and make sure that you find what your daily allowance is for low carbs. And for low carbs, you're going to want to do 50 grams and under. And the reason why I'm saying 50 is because you put your body in a state of ketosis when you do go 50 and under. And again, I'm not going to go through that because that's a whole nother video. I'll post all the information about ketosis and carbs and fat all down below in the description box. Read, people. That's what I had to do. And always remember that not all carbs are bad. You're going to hear that from time to time. And I may sometimes even say it without noticing it, but not all carbs are bad. When people say that carbs make me like, say if somebody say, oh, carbs make me fat, I can't have those. They're mainly talking about the white flour and the sugar. You need to remember that veggies contain carbs also, but they also contain a lot of vitamins and nutrients that are essential to your body. So make sure that you're getting those in, but make sure you're counting them in. And you're probably going to need to get a MyFitnessPal, because the MyFitnessPal will help you track all of this. Trust me, I use it daily. And also, the last thing, and for those of you who, like, again, this is going back to the sweet tooth. For those of you who do have a sweet tooth, and this is not, I'm not sponsored by these people, but I love their brand. They're the Quest bars, and I know you've heard about them, and I'm gonna post their link down below. Check out their website; it is legit amazing. The Quest products are designed for low carb, and I love their products. It gives me the protein that I need after my workouts, before my workouts, for a snack. And I still stay under 5 grams of carbs in eating a protein bar, which you don't find, because a lot of the protein bars out there have very, very high sugar. And it's ridiculous how much sugar they have. So make sure that when you are looking for protein bars, that you're looking for something that is 10 and under when it comes to carbs. And that's going to be hard. So my suggestion is the Quest bars, because they are 4 to 5 grams net carbs. And get the one, and you're going to try multiple ones to kind of get your favorite. Mine's personally is the cookies and cream one. That one's my all-time favorite. They just don't have protein bars, guys. They have protein powders that are low in carb. They have potato chips that are low in carbs, and they're like 5 grams of net carbs. So if you are a salty, crunchy person and you have to have crunchy, that is the way to go. So again, I will post all their link. I will post all the links down below to theirs. And also, if you're starting off on this diet and you're not too sure which way you want to go, again, don't forget, Google is your friend. Okay, Google everything about low carb, low sugar, ketogenic, ketosis, everything. I'm gonna post a lot of the links down below, so you can just click it right away and go to it, and it'll take you there. Also, I want you to watch this movie called Fed Up, and I suggest this to everybody, because this movie really opened, it's a documentary, it really opened my eyes to how bad sugar really is to your body. So I promise you, you will not be disappointed in this. Go watch the video. That's on Netflix, so it's free if you have Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, get Netflix and watch the video. That's my suggestion for that. So again, I'll post all the links down below. I hope y'all guys have a wonderful night. I'm sorry for posting so late, but I'm going to let you go so I can finally rest with my honey for the night. Y'all will see me again on hopefully Friday. So yes, and don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Share the video with your friends, whoever's on a weight loss journey. We can do this together. My Instagram, my MyFitnessPal, and everything, and Twitter will be posted down below, guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. Stay happy, stay healthy, much love, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.